And lease extension or leasehold reform generally has been very much in the public eye lately. Of course, we've had all those consultations on leasehold reform when it comes to residential properties. But in the government's King's Speech of the 7th of November, or the government's proposal through the King's Speech on the 7th of November, the leasehold and freehold bill was proposed to be put forward. My ministers will bring forward a bill to reform the housing market by making it cheaper and easier for leaseholders to purchase their freehold and tackling the exploitation of millions of homeowners through punitive service charges. What if there's an error in the notice, or sort of in layman's terms, a mistake in the notice? Well, there are three ways in which the notice could be looked at where there is a sort of goof up, if you like. First, if there's an inaccuracy in any of those particulars required in section 42.3, so the price, the extent of the property, all of that sort of thing, or details of the lease generally. Not if you miss it out, but if there's an inaccuracy, then that can be smoothed over, if you like, by Schedule 12, paragraph 9.1. So it deals with inaccuracies in connection with particulars or misdescriptions as to any of the property to which the claim extends. The new lease will be under Section 56 for 90 years, 990 if the King's Speech provisions are ever enacted. So 90 years plus the unexpired term. So presumably 990 plus the unexpired term, and the rent drops to a peppercorn. Section 57 tells us that otherwise it's on the same terms, the new lease, as those of the same terms as those of the existing lease, with modifications allowed where there are changes to the building or defects in the lease. We'll come back to that. And then there are various provisions as to renewal rights, subletting and redevelopment, and the statement that it's been granted under the 93 Act.